matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Carolina Panthers. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, right? 43 rail. Set, go.
A quick throw complete to Chark. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Ready?
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now Young going to move him around. Now Young to throw on second down. He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
10 cycles. Go pitch.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Ready?
On play action, Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. Well, Charles, you look at this offense, they're the #1 seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
Well, I would think that we'd all have some concern because, you know, rookie quarterback, that's just not normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the 6 or 7 seed and had to go on the road and play in a hostile environment. What if it was cold outside? But here you got a guy who's been solid all year, led them to all those wins, a #1 seed. I think they have unquestioned belief in him. They also feel like they have a responsibility to help carry him along as well.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air once more, Young. Eluding the pressure right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Black.
They'll run with Sanders. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. The Chark goes in motion left. Chark's got it left side. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Young to throw on 4th. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson, and he is going to lose yardage here. See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. First down, Howell to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Howell from the gun. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. We're scoreless after 1. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. Howell out of the shotgun. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
2nd and 10, Howell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yellow. Set, cut.
Throwing, Young. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
It'll be Young again. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Young. And this one too low.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Ready?
That swung out wide to Sanders. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Close. 10. Ready.
Now Young. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. That's into the hands of Chosen. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. Shotgun snap into the give to Sanders. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Let's go. 10 cycles. 52 blaster.
Young. Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Out of the gun, it's Young. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily.
Black Ultra.
Sanders will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Back to throw, Howell. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long. And Howell will throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. That ball caught. It's chosen. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready.
To throw, Young. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Final play of the half, Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Ready. 22 needle. 6. Mega. Cut.
Following the interception, Young. And this one is incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Ready?
On second down, Young again. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards the pickup there.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And Chark goes in motion left.
13-yard line.
Ready.
To throw on second down is Young. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Now Young. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Foul to the air on 1st and 10. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Another throw for Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Carolina.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got him the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Here's Howell. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Clock, 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is Clark. And he's brought down after a very nice game. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try to run with Sanders. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
97.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Chosen. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Here we go. Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Young, under pressure, they got him again. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's out right at the 25. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down.
Ready.
Here's Young from the shotgun. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st down, Howell. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down.
22 needle. Ready.
Young to throw it. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Touchdown, Panthers! DJ Chark, 31 yards. And the Panthers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Now Howe. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Howe's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 45 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the fourth is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of it.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Powell. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Howell now to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel from 4 yards out. And the Commanders get a bit closer. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And Young's throw there incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there or the leg's still there? This has been a tough game.
Let's go.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go, set.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Set.
Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down. They needed 3. They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th. Young to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Come on, set.
Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a throw here, hauled in. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Here's Young. And he will have a Panther 1st down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. A big game there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Powell to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Here's Howell. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with a 2nd to play, they essentially need a recovery and a run back. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
The Panthers season will press on as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.